सभासद माननीय सभापति जी।
नमस्कार जी। Yes, Saraj Yadav ji, you can take only 3 minutes, eh?
या सर, मैं आपके माध्यम से गंभीर मामले को उठाना चाहता हूँ। ये यूपीए की सरकार थी, तब श्री अर्जुन सिंह, जो स्वर्गीय अर्जुन सिंह जी ने पिछड़ी जात के लोगों को 27% हायर एजुकेशन में रिजर्वेशन दिया था। उसके साथ जो ऊंचे तबके के लोग हैं उनको भी रिजर्वेशन उन्होंने स्वर्गीय अर्जुन सिंह जी ने दिया था। लेकिन यूजीसी ने एक जियो निकाला, जो जवाहरलाल नेहरू यूनिवर्सिटी है वो आपके सामने सातिर हो गया कि देश और दुनिया की, हमारे देश में उसका रैंकिंग कितना बढ़िया है। वहाँ सबसे ज्यादा हिंदुस्तान के जो पूरे देश के जो ग्रामीण इलाकों के लोग हैं, दूर दराज के लोग हैं, उसमें भर्ती होते हैं। पिछले साल पीएचडी और एमफिल में 970 बच्चे भर्ती हुए थे। इस बार इतनी सीट जावड़ेकर जी यहाँ हैं, इतनी सीट घटा दी है, 102 सीट जो है वो इस बार कर दी। कहाँ 970, अब 102 कर दी। सर, यानी अकेला एक जगह है जहाँ गरीब लड़के, सब तरह के लोग वहाँ आते हैं। और वहाँ जिस तरह से जो यूजीसी का जो जियो निकला है, गावल साहब से मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि आपको बाकायदा दिया था अर्जुन सिंह जी का जो रिजर्वेशन किया गया था, उसमें पैसे यूनिवर्सिटी को दिए गए। वहाँ कन्वेंशन हॉल बना लिया उसके नाम पे, सब तरह की तैयारी के लिए दिया गया है। तो आप टीचर्स बढ़ाते, आप प्रोफेसर बढ़ाते, लेकिन बच्चों की जो संख्या घटाई है वो कहाँ जाए? उत्तर भारत में तो अकेले दिल्ली का जो सेंटर है वो एजुकेशन है। और कोर्ट का जो आदेश कह रहे हैं आप, वो ठीक बात नहीं है। आप प्रोफेसर बढ़ाइए। आप जो कहा गया था स्वर्गीय अर्जुन सिंह ने, वो मामले को आप पूरी तरह पूरा करिए। यानी जो कहा गया था, यानी कन्वेंशन हॉल बना रहे हैं ये लोग, उस पैसे से जो गरीबों को पढ़ाने के लिए। और उत्तर भारत में अकेले दिल्ली को छोड़कर के कोई एजुकेशन, जो हायर एजुकेशन है वो सब ठप पड़ा हुआ है। और यहाँ आपने सीटें कम कर दी, सारी तबाही है और सारे नौजवान बेचैन हैं। इसलिए मैं आपसे निवेदन करना चाहता हूँ कि कोर्ट का जो बहाना ले रहे हैं आप, कोर्ट का आदेश आप करिए ठीक से। यानी जब आपने 27% और उसके साथ उच्च तबके के लोगों को रिजर्वेशन दिया है, तो फिर क्यों आपने प्रोफेसर भर्ती करते, आप क्यों संस्था में नहीं पढ़ाते? इसलिए मैं आपसे कहना चाहता हूँ
all those who associate में जावड़ेकर, yes, noted, all the names to be noted. Javadekar would like to react, please. Mr. Javadekar, मंत्री बोल रहे हैं, सुनिए सर। इसके बारे में मंत्री बोल रहे हैं, सुनिए। ऊपर सवाल। अरे अंसारी, इसके बारे में मंत्री बोल रहे हैं, सुनिए। ठीक है, समझ गया। अभी मंत्री को
चौधरी वीरेंद्र सिंह का आ रहा है, कौन से
या प्लीज नाउ मिनिस्टर
वीरेंद्र सिंह आ रहा है, इसलिए कह रहा हूं
नाउ मिनिस्टर प्लीज व्हाट मिनिस्टर सेज विल ओनली गो ऑन रिकॉर्ड। मिनिस्टर।
उपसभापति महोदय, मैं ये साफ करना चाहता हूं कि जेएनयू में शेड्यूल कास्ट, शेड्यूल ट्राइब और फिजिकली चैलेंज, जिनको हम दिव्यांग कहते हैं, ऐसे प्राध्यापकों के पद सालों से नहीं भरे थे। अब ये प्रक्रिया, इंटरव्यूज भी शुरू हो गए और महीने 2 महीने में 300 प्राध्यापक पूरी भर्ती होंगे। और तब जब शैक्षणिक सत्र शुरू होगा 2017 का, तब पिछले साल अगर 970 थे पीएचडी और एमफिल के संख्या, उससे ज्यादा संख्या इस बार छात्रों को मिलेगी। इतना मैं कहना चाहता हूं।
ओके, दैट्स वेरी क्लियर। डॉक्टर सुब्रमण्य स्वामी, no, he has given an assurance. No, if he is violating his promise, then you can come up to me. You don't, yeah. Now please. बोल दिया है, minister has reacted. I have no reason to disbelieve what minister said. Yeah. No. Digvijay ji, please. No. That subject is over. I call Dr. Subramania Swamy. After minister's assurance, no discussion. After minister's assurance, no discussion. Dr. Subramanian Swami. What is your problem? Yeah, I'll come back to you. Sit down. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Now it is, I got given the floor to Dr. Subramanian Swami. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to both of you, Dr. Subramanian Swami.
Mr. Deputy Chairman, I wish to bring to the notice of this House a grave national security issue matter which should receive precedence well before we consider the GST bill. And that is a body, private limited company which was created in 2013 called GSTN, which is the cyber brain of the GST. That is, all data processing is to be done by that. There was a select committee of this House, headed by Bhupendra Yadav, who is one of us here, and that committee unanimously recommended the following. And unfortunately, the recommendation has been completely ignored and has not been in any part of any debate, either in the Lok Sabha or here. And wait a minute. Yeah, you don't have to defend it. There, the committee concludes, the committee feels GSTN shall play a crucial role in the implementation of GST as it shall provide the IT infrastructure for implementation of GST. It is noted that non-governmental shareholding of GSTN is dominated by private banks. This is not desirable because of two reasons. First, public sector banks have more than 70% of the total credit lending in the country. Second, GSTN work is of strategic importance. This is the point I want to emphasize. Strategic importance to the country, and the firm would be a repository of a lot of sensitive data on business entities across the country. In light of the above, the committee strongly recommends, and that's unanimously, strongly recommends that government may take immediate steps to ensure non-governmental financial institution shareholding be limited to public sector banks or public sector financial institutions. Now, one point, the GSTN has been so designed that it cannot be audited by the CAG. Today's newspapers, particularly Hindu, says that the CAG is up in arms on that. All the money is public money. It has not been yet sent to the Home Ministry for security clearance. It cannot be questioned under RTI. I mean, this is a kind of a shady organization that has come into being. And therefore, I would say this House should first discuss GSTN and whether they're going to restructure it as according to this Bhupendra Yadav committee or not.
Your time over. Okay, thank you very much. Sri Tiruchi Shiva. Sri Tiruchi Shiva. Sri Tiruchi Shiva.
Thank you. Sir, thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Sir, on the 29th of March, fishermen from Karaikal and Jagadapatnam in 30 boats have gone out for fishing. And they were returning after having gone for fishing, sir. The Indian Coast Guard have intercepted them in the Indian waters and have interrogated them where they have gone and how they are returning. They have said they have gone for fishing only within the Indian territorial waters and they are returning home. Whereas the Indian Coast Guard have interrogated them in different manner and rather started manhandling them. They have also seized their identity cards and have also seized their license. Sir, for no fault of the fishermen, they have gone out for fishing and they were returning safely. They have been intercepted by the Indian Coast Guard. Sir, so far we have been raising issues that our fishermen were being harassed by the Sri Lankan Navy. But now the issue is with the Indian Coast Guard, sir. Sir, the Sri Lankan Navy nowadays are foisting false cases against our fishermen. They have put narcotic drugs into the boats of our fishermen and they are foisting cases that they are smuggling. On the other hand, the Indian Coast Guard, when they are returning, they are also manhandling them, attacking them and seizing their identity cards and license means. The fishermen are totally deprived of going out for fishing at all, sir. They don't know any other profession. Sir, all these days we have been raising this issue many a time. We appreciate the intervention of the External Affairs Ministry having in coordinating with the Sri Lankan government, sir. But when solutions are before arriving at, the harassment of the fishermen are being continued from both sides. One on the Sri Lankan Navy side and another from Indian Coast Guard, sir. If this goes on, I think the future of our fishermen will be doomed. Already they are suffering to the maximum, and we have been insisting a permanent solution for our fishermen to go freely in our own waters and fishing and come back, sir. So in this case, this Indian Coast Guard harassment has become another blow to the fishermen. I would urge the government to investigate into the matter and give necessary instructions that the Indian Coast Guard should act as a security or a protection to our fishermen rather than harassing them. So on the other hand also, sir, now the Sri Lankan government is foisting false cases on our fishermen, which will be a very big blow to their future, and they will be permanently imprisoned in Sri Lanka. So these two cases has to be considered by the government of India, and necessary instructions have to be given to the Indian Coast Guard not to harass our fishermen. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, yes, associate. Yes. In any case, Indian Coast Guard should not trouble our fishermen. In any case. Sri Vijay Sai Reddy. Yeah, clarification is already, yes, we will have it. It is only because of paucity of time we will have it. Sit down.
Sir, Deputy Chairman, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes, we will have it. We will have it, I told you.
sir, please restart it, sir.
Yeah.
Restart it, sir.
No problem, proceed.
Sir, Deputy Chairman, sir, as we are all aware that trucks are the lifeline for this country, transportation, sir. Sir, they play very important role in transportation of essential goods, not only essential goods, and drinking water, milk, vegetables, fruits, medicines, petroleum products, etc., sir. In fact, sir, for the last 4 or 5 days, since various truck associations have declared that they stop plying the trucks in the country, the state governments, since the government is not addressing their genuine demands, this will hit massively, as lakhs and lakhs of trucks are going off the road. In AP alone, around 3 lakh trucks are participating in the strike, sir. Sir, in fact, the members of various associations have met the minister, union minister, and since the union minister could not meet their demands, in fact, the strike is still going on, and their genuine demands are to be met immediately. Unless their genuine demands are met, probably they will not be able to call off the strike, sir. Their demands, sir, some of the demands I would like to highlight and bring it to the notice of this August House. Sir, their demand is reverting back to 50% insurance hike. This is one of the demands, sir. And not to scrap the vehicles for 15 years, but to scrap the vehicle for 20 years. That is another demand. VAT on diesel and petrol hike in various, and RTO fees also should be cancelled. And they're also demanding to refrain from installing the speed governors on the old vehicles. And they're also against charging the toll for indefinite periods, sir. These are all the 5 demands what they are making. Sir, in fact, the impact of this, the farmers in the country, across the country, who have harvested their food grains, they are not able to transport. On one side, they are not getting the minimum support price. On the other side, prices of essential commodities are going up in the country, sir. Therefore, I urge upon the government of India and the concerned minister to act immediately and sort out their issue. Otherwise, the essential commodities, prices of essential commodities will skyrocket, sir. Thank you very much.
Vivek Gupta can associate. Sri K.K. Ragesh can also associate. Tapan Kumar is already associating.
Sir,
yes.
Sir, please.
You can take 1 minute.
Sir. Sir.
Ragesh can
please.
take 1 minute.
Sir, in fact,
because you had given notice.
My notice is on the steep.
No, you associate in 1 minute.
While,
in 1 minute.
associate in the honorable member, my notice is on the steep increase in the third party insurance premium. Sir, since 2011, every year third party insurance is getting increased to a tune of 30 to 40%. And sir, prior to 2011, for 12 years, there was not a single, a mere increase. There was no increase at all in the third party insurance. And sir, why it is being increased now? It is the same period that the private...
No, you are associating to the truck issue.
This is the same period that the private players have allowed to operate. It is the same period that the private players allowed to operate. And now, the previous government had about 26% in FDI, in insurance, and the present government increased that into 49%. Sir, it is the reason for this
Ragesh,
steep increase.
Ragesh, is
Sir.
it one demand of the striking, struck on us?
Sir, yes, yes.
Then you associate saying
Sir,
that,
sir,
okay.
that is one of the important demands of
Okay,
the
okay,
struggle.
okay, okay.
And sir, the steep increase is due to the private
Okay, okay. Now it's all right.
insurance sector.
No, you
But
associate.
Unfortunately,
All right,
unfortunately,
Sri
the
Naresh
present
Agarwal.
government is opening
All
the
right,
insurance sector
you
to the
associate, that's
private.
enough. Yeah. Taman Kumar San, Naresh Agarwal. Yeah, Rangarajan. All the names. Sri Naresh Agarwal. Ragesh, now sit down. Not going on record. Ragesh, sit down.
जी,
Yeah.
माननीय सभापति जी, सारे एमपीओ को उनके क्षेत्र के विकास के लिए 5 करोड़ रुपए प्रतिवर्ष निधि दी जाती है और ये उसमें प्रतिबंध है कि निधि डीएम और सीडीओ के माध्यम से खर्च होगी। एमपी का सब रोल इतना है कि हम प्रस्ताव दे दें, बाकी जिले के अधिकारियों की ये ड्यूटी है कि उन प्रस्तावों को सही समय से लागू कर दें, उनके टेंडर कर दें, उन पे काम हो जाए। श्रीमान, आपकी अध्यक्षता वाली कमेटी में भी ये बात उठी थी कि जिले के अधिकारी उसका यूज नहीं करते हैं और चूंकि 80% यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं बेचते तो दूसरी एमपी किस्त जारी नहीं होती है। हम लोगों ने कई बार कहा कि जब 5 करोड़ तो एक बार में आप जारी कर दीजिए, कोई किसी एमपी के खाते में नहीं जाती, जिलाधिकारी के खाते में जाती है और वो उसको यूज करे। और ये प्रतिबंध नहीं होना चाहिए कि 80-20, अगर 80% यूटिलाइज नहीं हुआ तो फिर नहीं जारी होगी। 3-3 किस्तें हम लोगों की बाकी है, किसी की तो 5-5, 6-6 किस्तें बाकी है क्योंकि उन्होंने यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं किया। बीच में आचार संहिता 2-2, 3-3 महीने लग गई, तमाम राज्यों में आचार संहिता लग गई, निधि ऐसे पड़ी हुई है। लोग निधि के नाम से हम लोग को बदनाम करते हैं। या तो निधि समाप्ति कर दीजिए, खत्म कर दीजिए, हम तो नहीं है, हम तो कहते हैं निधि खत्म करिए। और अगर खत्म नहीं करते हैं तो ये जो रिस्ट्रिक्शन है, जब हमारे कोई अधिकार नहीं है, सारे फाइनेंशियल अधिकार जिले के जिलाधिकारी को है, सीडीओ को है, तो फिर क्यों नहीं हमारी निधि लगातार जारी की जाती? क्यों नहीं हम प्रस्ताव दे सकते? हम प्रस्ताव 5 करोड़ के एक साथ दे देंगे, आप एक साथ रिलीज कर दीजिए, ये डीएम का काम है। अगर वो साल भर में नहीं देता है तो डीएम और सीडीओ को पनिश करिए, हमारी निधि रोकने का कौन सा अधिकार? ये तो एक तरीके से एमपीओ पे इतना अंकुश, हमारी तनख्वाह बढ़ाई नहीं की, हमने 20 बार कह दिया 7th पे कमीशन सब पे लागू हो गई, एमपी पे नहीं लागू होगी, सब पे लागू हो गई। एमपी अगर प्लेन में कहीं कोई बात हो जाए तो सारे प्लेन वाले एमपीओ को बंद कर दें कि हमारे प्लेन पे एमपी किसी पे नहीं चलेगा। तो ये तो एक तरीके से एमपी लगता है कि बड़ा वीवीआईपी पर्सन हो गया, लेकिन बिना अधिकार के, और मीडिया को बस एक ही क्रिटिसाइज करने को मिलता है कि एमपीओ को करें, तो हमको हमारे पूरे अधिकार नहीं मिल रहे हैं। मेरा आपसे अनुरोध है कि एमपी निधि की, या तो अगली बैठक में आपने उस बारे इंस्ट्रक्शन दिए, लेकिन अभी तक वो इंस्ट्रक्शन लागू नहीं हुए हैं, हम भी उसके मेंबर हैं, लेकिन इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं लागू हो रहे हैं। या तो सदन के माध्यम से प्रस्ताव पास कराइए या फिर उसके रूल बदले जाएं और उन मंत्री से कहा जाए कि एमपी की जो इमेज है उसको स्वच्छ रखे, दाग न लगे और एमपी निश्चय वास्तविक काम हो सके। इस मारे मैंने इसको उठाया है और मुझे उम्मीद है इस पर सदन गंभीरता से
Associate. All those who associate. Okay, both sides associate. I think Parliament Affairs Minister, it is true that there is some delay, inordinate delay in releasing the funds. It's true. Maybe either maybe either at the district headquarters by the district magistrate or here in the ministry office. Wherever it is, it should be streamlined and expeditiously the funds should be released, subject to all other requirements.
सर, जो नरेश अग्रवाल जी ने इशू उठाया है और जिसका के बारे में आपने डायरेक्शन दिया है, ये बात सही है कि जो एमपी लेड फंड हैं उसके जो नियम हैं उसका सरलीकरण होना चाहिए और जो नियम हैं उसके तहत जो है वो डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन जो है वो बिना कारण जो है वो जो भी रिकमेंडेशंस जो है वो विकास योजनाओं की ऑनरेबल एमपीज देते हैं उसमें डिले ना करें। इस संबंध में आपके अध्यक्षता में भी कमेटी है, लोकसभा भी की कमेटी है और सरकार को भी मैं इस संबंध में बताऊं।
Okay. Government is also one with you, Mr. Naresh Agarwal. Everybody agrees. So, Sri Ronald Sappa Tlau. Ronald Sappa Tlau.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity to speak on a very important issue regarding my constituency. There are 1,305 Hindi teachers on strike now. They are on hunger strike from February 28 because they have not been paid off their salary for 10 months. And then their term is ending on the midnight of 28th of February this year. And they're asking for employment to be continued. And the case is to be evaluated by Awad Foundation, who is going to study them. But then the problem is larger, much larger than the real actual hunger strike of these people. Because as you know, Northeastern people by and large have a huge problem in Hindi speaking. And then more so, the Mizo young people are the ones who has the least knowledge of Hindi speaking. For the last 20 years, they were reeled under insurgency. And the propaganda of that insurgency was to teach hatred for Hindi and Hindus. And they were very successful in many ways. And today, some change have taken place in Mizoram. The change is for positive. Many young people want to learn Hindi, and they want to be joined with the mainstream India. And so I think if this government can kindly take up the opportunity and come to rescue these people,
Okay.
it will be a great thing. And for the kind information of the House, the young people of Mizoram, by virtue of culture, ethnicity, and by habit, they are very close to the Far Eastern countries rather than the mainstream India. Therefore, there is a huge temptation for them. Unless we grab this opportunity to let them speak Hindi in a very strategical way, I'm afraid something will happen which are happening in the rest of Northeastern states. Therefore, I think one good way of preventing this is to teach these people Hindi and the culture of India. And I was, for one, a victim of this while I was a college student in Pune, Maharashtra. And I think that if once we're successful in this attempt, they will come to mainstream India. And I think that the Chief Minister of Mizoram has written twice to the Prime Minister. And I think it is high time, sir, that we
Okay.
come to this attempt.
All right. Thank you. Good point. Minister may make a note of it and
सर
inform the
मैं
country.
सबसे पहले तो
Yeah.
ऑनरेबल तालू जो ऑनरेबल मेंबर हैं उनका मैं स्वागत करता हूं। उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा विषय उठाया है और निश्चित तौर
Yeah.
से जो उनकी भावना है हिंदी के प्रति, भारतीय संस्कृति के प्रति और संस्कारों के प्रति, और जिस अच्छी तरह से उठाया, इसलिए मैं
Yeah.
और मेरे पूरी सदन की तरफ से उनका स्वागत करता हूं।
So-
और उन्होंने जो हिंदी भाषा के लिए वहाँ पे जो दिक्कतें हैं, जो परेशानियां हैं, उसके बारे में कहा। मैं यहाँ पर केंद्र
Try to sort out it.
केंद्र सरकार से भी और राज्य सरकार से भी हम लोग
Yeah.
संपर्क करके उसको जो
And-
है जो भी समस्या है उसके समाधान
and-
की दिशा में आगे।
And I request the minister.
सुन लिया भाई।
Yeah. Yeah, you convey to the minister that this should be sorted out. This issue should be sorted out to the Hindi teachers.
Yes.
Sri Majid Memon.
Honorable Sir, to provide inexpensive and speedy justice to the people is the solemn duty of the state under the Constitution in coordination with judiciary. People are fast losing confidence in our judicial justice delivery system due to inordinate delay in delivery of justice. I would like to raise an important issue pertaining to the sanction, strength and vacancies of judges in various high courts as on today. Backlog of cases pending in various courts thus is a matter of serious concern for administration of justice. Non-filling of vacancies and non-sanctioning of increased strength of judges in various high court is the main cause for growing pendency. Allahabad High Court in UP is the largest high court in country where judges approved strength is 160 while there are 75 vacancies existing. The cases pending are 9,25,000 plus. Madras High Court has approved strength of 75 judges, whereas there are 20 existing vacancies. Bombay High Court the strength is 94 and 32 vacancies. Calcutta, approved strength 72, vacancies 35. The figures in other states like Punjab and Haryana, 85 and 39. Madhya Pradesh, 53 and 16. Andhra and Telangana, 61 and 34. Karnataka, 62 and 31. And Rajasthan, 94 and 32. In totality, the strength of High Court judges in these courts is 712 and the vacancies are almost 300, which is 42%. In Allahabad alone. There are 9.25 lakh cases pending, which is over 23% of total 40 lakh pending cases in all high courts in the country. The Honorable Law Minister has been heard saying that we have had record appointments this year. That would not do. The number of judges has to be proportionate to the ever-growing number of justice seekers. Why sanction strength is not periodically revised accordingly and courts do not work in full strength? Will the Law Minister explain why these vacancies are not filled up with the sense of expediency to improve the justice delivery system, because everybody now joins the chorus that justice denied is justice delayed is justice denied. I hope the Law Minister will take a
Thank you very much. It's a very important point. Sri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, as all those who associate will be added. Sri Rajiv Chandrasekhar.
Sir, thank you, sir. Sir, I would like to bring to the attention of the House and to the government the serious and wanton destruction of the ecologically sensitive region of the Western Ghats, in particular the forest lands in Munnar. This area, sir, is being destroyed through a rampant culture of encroachment and lack of law enforcement being done in active collusion with local political leaders and elements of the state government. Sir, this represents a serious threat to the ecological future of the Western Ghats in all 4 states of Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Goa. Munnar, as you know, sir, is one of the famous hill stations in Western Ghats located at 1800 meters above sea level and is an eco-sensitive zone. This area, sir, is facing massive land encroachment, illegal construction by influential persons supported by local politicians, including some elements of the ruling front in the state, sir. The legal status of Munnar and Cardamom Hill Reserve, sir, is forest, as identified by the special committee constituted by the Honorable Supreme Court. There are 3 national parks within this area. The land is still managed by the State Revenue Department. This area, sir, is identified as one of the biodiversity hotspots in the Western Ghats. Sir, Pallivasal, Kannandevan Hill and Chinnakannal are the 3 villages in which massive legal encroachments and constructions are at its peak. The pristine forest lands are being encroached by individuals and obtaining assignment certificates from local revenue authorities. Sir, in 1993, the central government had permitted limited use and assignment of forest land. But even after that, sir, more and more forest lands are being encroached, and such encroachments are being regularized without prior permission from the central government. Sir, the National Green Tribunal also, sir, has taken the matter into consideration in 2015 and issued strict directions to the Kerala state to curb the encroachments, restore the area and not to supply electricity connections to illegal construction. But, sir, elements within the present government are helping the encroachers, especially local left leaders, to violate the court order. Sir, I request the central government to kindly look into the violations of the order of the NGT number 462 of 2013 SZ. Sir, I will just conclude by saying, sir, even the local bureaucrats are being intimidated from enforcing the law. And I request the government to conduct an inquiry into the failure of the state government of Kerala to implement the Forest Conservation Act in Munnar and adjoining areas in the Western Ghats, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, very important point. Sri Tapan Kumar Sen. You start there.
No, it cannot be.
Okay.
Then again, I will not be allowed tomorrow.
Why you presume like that?
Because there is no time. Your clock is
No,
saying.
if you cannot complete, I can allow tomorrow also.
Your clock is not. So better I will renew my.
Okay. Why don't you start and use 1 minute and then...
No, sir. In 1 minute this cannot be told. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. It cannot be.
Only 20 seconds. In any case, okay, then you can repeat your notice tomorrow. Eh?
Tomorrow at least keep it in number 1.
That is not in my hand. You have to renew the notice and subject to the order of the notice. You have to renew the notice in time.
Yes.
Yeah, that is all. So
tomorrow keep it in number 1.
Yeah, that means time over, now it is question hour.